I thought that I was undesirable because beautiful girls would reject and ignore me. But then I realized that I didn't know how to emotionally connect or sexually lead. And all the self-improvement that I did was a distraction from the real issue. Over the last 11 years, I've learned how to attract a girl, and in this video, you're gonna do too. In this video, I want to talk about how you have been using self-development as a distraction, how to emotionally connect, and how to lead sexually. First of all, thanks for watching. And if you want more content like this, then hit subscribe. So, self-development as a distraction, because if you have been using the gym, if you have been reading books and you've been watching YouTube videos, then you might just been distracting yourself, and this is the reason why you don't have girls in your life. The problem is that all these things, gym, reading books, is all helping you to understand more and become more smarter and stronger, and it's essentially you're becoming a better man, which is supposed to make you more attractive for the beautiful girl, right? Kind of. Because if you already have okay results in the gym, if you already read a couple of books and you watched a couple of YouTube videos online, then you already are enough to attract a beautiful girl. But if you're still using self-development as a tool to become better before you eventually become good enough for that beautiful girl, then my man, it's a distraction. And I'm not shaming you, because I used to be the same. I used to think that I needed to be ready before I could attract a beautiful girl. But that's not the way that it works. It's not like you have to gain this much points in your gym and your self-development before you can actually attract a girl. That's a trap. Instead, you can attract the beautiful girl right now. And this is the way that I do it now. Because what 95 or most guys make a mistake of is that they are either spending a lot of time doing the inner work, what I call the inner work, which is you will read the books, you will journal, you will do shadow work, and then they never approach girls. Or they go out and they mass approach girls, but they never take the time to journal, to understand themselves, to work through emotions, and in this way, they never get results. So the right way, or the way that I'm doing now, which works pretty well for me and my students, is to balance the inner work with the external work. And the way that this works, the formula that I'm using is, first I am taking action. So for example, I will go out, I will talk to a couple of girls, and then I will go home to integrate. Because by doing this, in this sequence, I go out, I get experiences, and then I go back home or I sit down on a bench and I journal or I talk with myself in order to integrate, to learn from these experiences so that I get these experience points, and for the next time, which the third step is to repeat, I'm more ready, which means I have more experiences, I am more calibrated, and I'm probably more courageous as well because I've been taking action. So in this way, it becomes a positive spiral. Now the second part we're going to talk about is actually how to connect with a beautiful girl. And the way that you connect with a girl is, well, with your emotions, because girls are not as logical as us guys. You can't go up and argue your way into her thinking, oh yeah, he's an attractive guy. No, she has to feel it. She is feeling what she calls chemistry, which we might call the sexual tension. And what that is, well, sexual tension or chemistry is basically the energy in between you. It's how she feels about you when you two are together. And now, how do you connect with her emotionally? Well, first of all, we've got to answer the question, what is emotions? And emotions, it's literally energies in motion. That's it. It's energies that's in your body and they're in motion. That's an emotion. So for example, anger, it's this Angry feeling is this maybe like a lot of energy, heavy feeling, and it's this energy that's in motion. How do you express the anger? Well, you might shout, or you might set a boundary, say no. That's expressing your emotion. So I know for myself, I used to think, emotions, talking about emotion, that's gay or that's weak. But how can it be gay, man? It's your energy. Like, that's it. It's super important to be aware of your emotions if you want to be an attractive man. If not, you're just disconnected from everything, and then you're disconnected from the beautiful girls. So to then emotionally connect with her, I recommend first connecting to yourself. And how do you connect to yourself if you never done that before, if you never connected with your emotions? Well, the thing is, with emotions, it's not so logical. It's not something you think so much about. It's more a feeling. Then you can use your thinking to understand it. And you can start simply by asking yourself questions and then waiting for a response, feeling into the body and feeling it. And in the beginning, it's a little bit like, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what I feel, and that's okay. You don't have to know it because, you feel it. And over practice, you will start to become more aware of how you're actually feeling. And this will then help you to communicate this with the beautiful girl. And then she's communicating back to you, and you're going back and forth. And now you two are sharing emotions. And it's not like it has to be sharing emotions, sharing your sadness and all of this. No, you can also share more exciting emotions, which are desire, which are lust, which is horniness. And if she feels safe and comfortable with you, and now you're sharing that, hey, you know what, I'm actually starting to feel a bit horny right now. I mean, she can never put you in the friend zone then, right? Because the reason why nice guys get put in the friend zone, the reason why nice guys don't get laid, is because they have shamed their desire, their horniness for the girl, and they are repressing it, so they never communicate it. And that's why the nice guy will do nice stuff for the girl so that she will give him the sex instead of him saying to the girl or expressing to the girl, you know what, I think you're attractive and I'm horny right now. And then she can decide. She can say yes or she can say no. Or she can say not yet. But the point is that you are aware of your desire and you're leading it. So you might not tell her, I am horny like a caveman. You might say something like, hey, do you want to go for a drink? Or if you're already having a drink, you might say, you know what, I have a cool movie back at home, or I have some music, or I have this fun game that I like to play, fun card game, whatever. Let's go home to me and let's do this activity. So if you're able to know that you're horny, you're able to express that in, you could say, a socially calibrated way, not the I am horny caveman type of expression, then she will likely understand that if she's also emotionally aware, and very likely she is. Most girls are way more emotionally aware than guys, so she will catch what you mean. And if she says no, it doesn't mean that she doesn't want to, it might just mean she's not ready, or it might mean that she's not interested, and then it's up to you. Do you want to spend time with this girl if she's not willing to spend time in the way that you want to spend time with her in return? So if you use these three things that we're talking about, if you understand how to use self-development to help you meet beautiful girls, how to emotionally connect, and how to sexually lead, then you will not be ignored and rejected by beautiful girls, but instead you will date them. This has been Edin. Thank you for watching, man. And if you haven't subscribed, then do that, because we're on a beautiful journey and I will help you to attract the girls that you want to have in your life. Peace. Ciao.